We drafted a resolution to be presented at the delegate assembly for impact fees. We wanted to share it here first, and then if the committee wants to move it forward, we'll bring it forward to the full board to vote on, and then we can bring it to the NJSBA assembly meeting.
So, Ms. Payne did some initial research on here, and then I did some research and teaching.
She did some tweaking because she's younger than I am.
I used a sample resolution from the New Jersey School Boards Association, and then what I did, and you know, I was speaking to them about how I almost felt like I was writing legal stuff, which is why I really feel like Mr. Gagliardi, you know, or someone from the firm should look it over, because there is stuff in there that, you know, despite the fact that I got it from the legislative website and it's all government stuff, I want to make sure what's there is right.
Fine.
So it's the following resolutions received from the Monroe Township Board of Education, Middlesex County. Whereas the Delegate Assembly is the official policy-making body of the New Jersey School Boards Association, herein referred to as the NJSBA, and whereas in 1975, the New Jersey State Legislature passed an Act, PL 1975 C-291, requiring builders to pay for the effects a development will have on a municipality, but limited these fees to roads, sewers, and water supplies. And whereas within the last several years, the New Jersey State Legislature has passed several pieces of legislation requiring municipalities to increase the amount of mandated housing, for example, the Mount Laurel Doctrine and the Fair Housing Act. And whereas on March 7th, 2022, a piece of legislation was introduced, 2168, to the New Jersey State Senate, raising concerns about the burden placed on local school districts due to an increase in new development. And whereas, I'll try to go as fast as I can, the large number of residential housing units being built each year has led to a significant student enrollment increase over the last 20 years. And whereas the increase of enrolled students has led to extreme overcrowding in our school buildings and caused a severe budgetary strain on the Monroe Township School District. And whereas the Monroe Township School District is struggling to educate our children properly and provide proper facilities without additional financial assistance from impact fees. And whereas the majority of the states in the United States currently require that school districts be included as part of the impact fees assessed on new development. And whereas the Monroe Township Board of Education would like to see impact fees that require builders to pay for the effects new developments will have on the local school system. Therefore, be it resolved that the Monroe Township Board of Education proposes our NJSBA presents our concerns regarding impact fees to current New Jersey state legislation. Resolved that the New Jersey State Legislature review current legislation and modify impact fees to include assistance with the educational infrastructure. Resolved that this resolution be placed on the agenda for consideration at the NJSBA Delegate Assembly taking place on December 2nd, 2023. And just like really quick, there were a couple of things in there where I was like, do we want to put that in? Like, for example, struggling to educate our children properly and provide proper facilities without additional financial assistance. I mean, our kids are learning and they're in facilities, but at the same time, I feel like if we don't stress that we're struggling to continue doing that, then it doesn't show how important it is for us to get that financial assistance.